I want to spend a few moments discussing the importance of intentionally listening during counseling sessions. As Ronald Adler said in his book, Understanding Human Communication, hearing is not listening. One of the most reoccurring issues found in one-on-one or even group counseling sessions is the fact that the counselee does not feel that they are being listened to. They feel like no one is paying them attention, and it's causing many sessions to fail in general. I want to go over several key advantages one may gain from actively listening to the counselee. Hopefully, after I'm finished, these points will cause you to view listening with a whole new perspective. The major points I want to share with you are: when you properly listen during counseling sessions, you will position yourselves with opportunities to understand. You will make the counselee feel valued. You will be building trust with the counselee, and you will be gaining all the information you will need to give great advice. Stephen Covey once said, "Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply." I have found many cases in my own personal life where I was listening to someone, and the whole time I was listening, I was deciding what I was going to say when I was given the opportunity. There was massive amounts of information that I missed because I was too concerned with my advice instead of actively listening to the counselee. The scriptures tell us in James 1:19, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen and slow to speak and slow to become angry." By listening intentionally, you will find opportunities to better understand the thought processes of your counselee. Listening helps a counselor to both understand the counselee and to subtly challenge the counselee to pay attention to his or her own words and hopefully begin to make some changes. Ultimately, this must be the desire of every counselor for every session. If you are not actively listening to your client, how can you fully understand what they are saying and make appropriate suggestions to make their life better? When you actively listen, you can catch certain words or phrases that may be stumbling blocks to the progress in the counselee's life. When you hear these words or phrases, you can bring them to their attention and offer alternate solutions. The next thing that will happen by you actively listening is it will make the counselee feel valued. There is nothing more frustrating to a person than to feel like they are of no value to a person that they are pouring their heart out to. One of the many ways that you can make them feel valued is to make eye contact with them so that they know that your attention is on them and not on something else in the room. I have seen too many people fooling around with their phones or looking into space while they were trying to give counsel to someone, and they could not possibly understand all that the counselee was trying to say. By making eye contact with the counselee, you are saying, "What you are saying to me truly matters to me." Another great way to help the counselee feel valued is to smile so that they don't begin to feel you are disapproving of what they are saying. If someone feels you are disapproving of what they are saying to you, they will shut down and not fully express themselves to you. If you can continue to make eye contact and smile, you will create value in the counselee and cause them to open up even more. One of the most important benefits of listening to your counselee is the trust that they begin to have in you. When someone feels valued, a new level of trust allows them to open up in ways that they have never been able to in the past. You don't mind sharing the most intimate details of your life with someone that you can fully put your trust in. When you begin to feel that someone truly has your best interests at heart, you can fully begin to open up to that person and know that that person is looking out for you. Another benefit that comes from listening is that you create a safe place for your counselee. We tend to express deeper levels of trust when we feel safe around someone and feel no threat of being taken advantage of. The last thing I want to talk to you about is concerning properly listening to your counselee is the fact that you will have all the information needed to give great advice. According to counselingconnection.com, in an article titled Principles of Active Listening, listening to all the information possible helps you gain a clearer picture and helps you find the correct questions to ask in order to find clarity for yourself and for your counselee. It's almost impossible to ask proper questions without fully listening to everything the counselee has to say. Also, when your counselee sees that you have listened, they will be more likely to apply the advice that you have given to them concerning the situation.
In conclusion, I want to thank you for taking time to listen to my speech. I trust that the information that was given was thought-provoking. I hope that you can take something away from the information that was presented to you and apply it to your next counseling session. There are many different forms of communication, but there are none greater and life-changing than the power of listening.